Sorry, Mom.
Look, do you want to know how to get your wife back in line?
No, I don't. No, don't tell me. I don't want to hear it.
If you love her, then you got to tell her that you love her, because the girl is not a mind reader.
Yeah, well, I don't love her.
You're still married to her. You're flying off to Never Never Land to save her scrawny butt, and you got that look in your eye of Bruno, like you're going to kill somebody. And look, if you don't tell her what's in your heart, you're going to have to kiss her goodbye.
Yeah? Why is that?
Because I know Bruno. I mean, I've heard stories. Get you to the Mile High, and next thing you know, he's charming your pants off. Mm-hmm. If you don't tell her how you feel, then you're going to lose her.
Yeah, great. Well, thanks for that, Rose. And do us a favor. Keep your friends and your bad advice to yourself.
Oh, that smug...
This can't be all of them. Coming. Coming.
Hi. Sorry to bring along my precious cargo, but I'm fresh out of sitters.
You know, now's not a really good time.
Oh,
Carly,
honey.
so-
When opportunity knocks, you can't just toss her out in her patootie. Even if she's the last person you want to see. Bad for karma. Tragic for your future.
Okay, why are you here?
I'm here to make your mother a star.
I should put Adam in charge. This can't be all of them. Coming.
Hi.
Carly.
Sorry to bring along my precious cargo, but we are fresh out of sitters.
You know, now's not a really good time, Carly.
Honey, when opportunity... You can't just toss her out in her patootie, even if she is the last person you want to see. Bad karma. Could be tragic for your future.
All right, why are you here?
I am here to make your mother a star.
You know, you really need to get your medication checked, Carly.
It's funny. Isn't he funny, honey? Let me introduce myself, okay? It is Carly Tenney, fashion editor for The Intruder.
Fashion editor.
Yeah. The Intruder is prepared to give BRO a full page in our next issue. So, where's Barbara?
She's not here, but I'm sure she'll be very, very disappointed that she missed your visit here. So if you want to show yourself out, there's the door right here.
Look, I know you don't like me. And you know I don't like you. But we happen to need each other right now.
Did Craig put you up to this,
No,
or is
Craig
this something
has
that you
nothing
came
to
up...
do with this.
He owns The Intruder.
I work for Emily Stewart.
Oh, now there's a firewall.
Look, Paul, this is a great idea. People love a comeback story. They really do. Your mother is like the Rocky of the rag trade, you know?
I'm sure she will enjoy your comparison to Rocky Balboa.
If she's smart, she will. I'll review the history. Her hard-earned success story, the tragic accident, and Barbara's comments, or not, on what she's gone through. And then we'll close with a sneak preview of her spring line. A couple sketches, maybe a couple of photographs, and then she's back. It'll be great for the paper, and it'll put Barbara right back on the map right before the November fashion shows.
Right, a story written by her ex-husband's lover.
That is not what I am. And that is not how I will be identified. I am simply a writer.
Oh. Since when? Since Craig came up with the clever idea to bring you down here and get the scoop on BRO, is that right? No thanks.
I don't think it's your call.
You know what? Well, I can tell you exactly what my mother will say. Get out of my house.
You're right. That does sound like your mother.
Okay, I've been just about as polite as I can possibly be, given the circumstances. So unless you want your little son here to hear words that he shouldn't,
come on,
get out.
Please. How about this? How about you show me a couple of sketches, you give me a few quotes. I don't care how you spin it. That's what I'll write.
No.
Look, I'm just trying to earn a living here.
And why would that interest me, Carly?
Paul, I'm going to get the story one way or the other. And if you don't want to talk to me, well, that's fine. That's what I'll write. That BRO is closing ranks around its wounded chief. That they have no future. They have no line. They have no hope. I'll just be confirming all the rumors.
What rumors?
It all came out in court, right? BRO is losing money. It's a matter of public record. And now with Barbara in such bad shape, no sketches, no photos, no quotes to contradict what the fashion world has been saying about her, that she's finished.
What, you'd print that?
I don't want to print that. I want to print good news. I want to be the one to say Barbara Ryan is back and she's better than ever.
Why?
Because I happen to think that she's a very good designer. You know, it's unfortunate that we had to meet under these circumstances. Because I really do respect and admire your mother's work. And she is one of the major reasons I started in the business. And sure, we've butted heads from time to time. But I promise you, I don't want her to fail.
She's not gonna fail.
Okay. So why not let me help you? You can handpick the designs yourself. And if they're as good as last year's designs, they'll speak for themselves. I'll make sure that I put them in context.
No, that won't be possible.
Paul, your mother needs this. A good review, positive press. It'll lift her spirits. Please, let me do this for her.
Thank you.
You know, I think you finally found your calling, Carly. Con artist.
Oh, come on, Paul. That's a little too easy.
Oh, come on. You come waltzing in here. You know, I was in that courtroom, too. I saw the photos. Remember, I was there when Craig tried to finagle you onto the payroll. You know, that's how we met. Craig Montgomery's made it his life's work to find you a job, and now I'm supposed to trust you and the intruder, a supermarket tabloid that makes his money off of other people's misery. Come on. Think I just fell off the turnip truck?
It landed right on your head.
Oh.
I mean, that's what happened, right? You just got here, so you don't know who you can trust?
Well, sometimes it's enough to know who to avoid.
Oh, please. If the whole world thinks that Craig Montgomery and I are an item, it's because of you. It's because you gave those pictures to the DA. You told the press that I was his whore, that we were trying to murder Barbara together. All lies. But you didn't care, did you? You just wanted what you wanted. To get the man who married your mother and threatened your position at BRO, and it didn't matter if you hurt me in the process. So just save your holier-than-thou, okay? You have no right.
You finished?
No, I'm not. Now, I'm going to write this story about Barbara. I'm going to be fair, I'm going to be accurate, and I really would like your input. I will give you my word that no one else is going to touch this story but me and my editor.
Yeah, Craig.
Emily, I have not seen Craig in weeks.
That's too bad. You two were a very, very lovely couple.
You know, your mother is a very independent woman. You keep making decisions for her. She's gonna find somebody else to fetch her tea.
Okay, you've made your pitch. I've listened. And now you get out. You fetch your kid and you get out of this house.
Okay. We're going, honey. But just remember something. Sooner or later, I'm going to see Barbara. And she's going to want in on this.
No, she won't. She doesn't read The Intruder. And besides, she's going to be too busy with the spring collection.
Hey, sweetie, what do you have there? Huh? Have you been drawing?
Wait, those are mine. Those are mine. Here.
No, Paul.
The preliminary
these are your mother's,
sketches. They're
Paul.
preliminary sketches.
They're not. It's obvious. These are your mother's ideas, aren't they? This is her spring line.
You happy now? You got your scoop.
I had no idea
Neither did I. But Craig did.
You can't use those, Paul. You know that, right? They're...
Yeah, they stink. I know.
She's cobbled together designs from the past 3 seasons.
Carly, you don't have to tell me what's wrong with them. I know.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. But if you print one word about these sketches...
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, come on, Carly. That's why you're here. That's why Craig sent you. For leverage.
Leverage? Look, I've been in Chicago for the last few days. So if something's happened...
There was a hearing. Long story short, the worldwide stock, you know, the ones that he bought with the stolen money from BRO, he and Barbara have to share it. And he wants to buy Barbara's half, and he knows the only way he can do it is if BRO fails. So that's why he sends you, his dear girlfriend, down here to get
Paul,
the scoop and find out what's happening.
I swear to you, I had no idea.
Well, either you are a terrific liar, or Craig Montgomery has used you once again. You know something? It doesn't even matter. These could be great designs, and if that's what you wrote, he would throw it away and print a smear job.
No, not with my name on it. Come on, sweetie, let's go. I'm not going to do the story.
I thought it was your job.
Well, that's too bad.
What about Emily?
I don't know. I'll tell her that Barbara's unavailable. She's out of the country, something. Come on, sweetie, let's go see Daddy, okay?
And what about Craig?
Oh, I'm going to deal with Craig. Believe me.
Give me one reason to trust you, Carly.
You have no choice. It's...
You don't look a day older. Or any less beautiful. I mean it. You look just as beautiful as the last time I saw you.
That was just a couple weeks ago, in the courtroom. How come you didn't say hello?
Why didn't you?
I was busy. Besides, you didn't look too happy to see me.
Yeah, well, seeing you there kind of reminded me of another trial. I can still remember sitting in the defendant's chair. My first love having deserted me to go body surf in California.
Come on, we were both very young and did a lot of stupid things.
Yeah, you broke my heart, Emily.
That trip down memory lane's always going to be a bumpy one, Paul.
Is that your way of saying you're sorry?
What are you doing here?
My mother needed me.
Your mother needed you, so then you went and bought Fairwinds? You that hung up on bad vibes?
Yeah, she needed a secluded place where she could heal.
Sure, I'm sure she's happy to get out of the hospital.
Well, not right now. She's back in getting some preliminary skin grafting tests.
Oof. Sounds awful.
Yeah, well, it's a painful process, but she has to do it in order to get her life back together.
Yeah. It just seems so unfair that she has to suffer so much after what she's been through.
So don't destroy her, Emily. Please. For old time's sake.
Destroy your mother? I helped Tom Munson find the psycho who tried to kill your mother, Paul. If anything, you should be thanking me.
Carly Tenney showed up at our house today.
Carly, yeah, she's my new fashion reporter.
Yeah, so she said.
She's a little brassy, I know. I'm sorry that she barged in on you guys like that.
She was seeking information that no designer ever gives out in advance.
Well, I'm sure she explained to you with all the publicity about your mother. People are dying to know what's happening with BRO.
Yeah, well, this recent publicity that you're talking about isn't something that my mother needs in her life right now.
Understood, but I'm sure Barbara realizes I'm not trying to hurt her. She's got to know that even negative publicity could have a positive
look,
effect.
I am not here to have an argument about how valuable publicity is. I'm just here to tell you that Carly gave me her word that she wouldn't print anything about my mother's sketches, and I'm just here to make sure that you hold her to it.
Your mother's sketches, Carly saw them?
Yeah, I'm sure she probably called you as soon as she left the house, right?
Yeah, of course she called. We discussed the ramifications. It would make quite a story.
Okay, look, my mother's sketches are a work in progress. No one sees them until they're finished.
Not even you?
No, not even me. And Carly shuffled through them like a deck of cards.
So I guess she saw all there was to see.
Yes, which is exactly why we don't want this to get out.
Well, of course you don't.
You know, because if the backers, think that we're slipping...
Right, BRO. BRO could be in big trouble.
No, BRO is fine. It's just my mother's working a little slower than usual.
You know what? Who could blame her? But Barbara is Oakdale's only connection to the fashion industry. And if she can't come up with a spring line, it's big news.
Yeah. Which is exactly what we don't want to print.
So what, you want me to do the honorable thing?
Forget honor. Just think of it as refusing to be Craig Montgomery's puppet.
Who died? BRO is about to be wrecked on the rocks, and Craig can smell it. Maybe you can weather the storm if I sink the story. Maybe you can't. But it would just make such a great follow-up to the trial. Why should the intruder take the high road on this?
What do you want, Emily?
I will 86 any mention of BRO if you give me the inside scoop.
What about?
James Stenbeck.
My father? You crazy?
Yeah, maybe. But it would make such a great story, and I would go anywhere for the interview.
Yeah, and it would be your last.
Oh, come on, he's not Hannibal Lecter.
But he's a murderer nonetheless, Emily. And you, of all people, why would you want to open up this can of worms?
Because, are you kidding me? It's the kind of news our readers would love to read. Your father wreaked havoc everywhere and then just, poof, up and disappeared. What? You think he's dead or something?
With any luck at all, yeah. And an unmarked grave with a wooden stake jammed through his heart.
No love lost there, even after all this time, huh?
The years without my father haven't made me nostalgic.
Any idea where he might be? He hasn't tried to contact you, huh? Not even once?
Not if you don't count the voices constantly in my head.
Oh, yeah. I got one of those. Mom's always up there yammering all the time. But see, my luck, I get sick of hearing her. I get to go home and have a fight with her in real life.
Does it help?
No, not a bit. She still always makes me feel like I screwed up even when I haven't.
You know, when I sit in that courtroom and they dropped the charges against Craig, I could just hear my father laugh.
So I remember that laugh. And I don't envy you. I don't envy you one bit, but you know what? I think if we found him and we brought him to justice,
No.
I bet you'd stop hearing him.
I
Yes,
do
you
not
would.
want to find my father.
Yeah, but then you could finish everything that you started years ago.
Yeah, when? Like when I tried to kill him? Protecting you? I failed you then, and guess I'm gonna have to fail you again this time.
So what, we don't have a deal?
No. I don't have anything to trade, Emily. You know what the funny thing is? I came here to ask you for a favor. Now I realize how naive I was. But then again, I've always been that way, haven't I?
Look, Paul, I could sit on this BRO story, but Craig will not stop. If there is a weakness within your company, he will find it, and he will do everything in his power to expose it.
No.
So please, just listen to me and watch your back.
No. He won't expose it, because there'll be nothing for him to find. I'll see to it.